Kennedy Agyapong Agyapong akoka nsem ama sisi ameno ekasai the minority leader. Honorable Alexander Afenyomarkins abusua yese ya wabo ede awura eye Kennedy Agyapong wabo awura ne fie. A chese kotodwe egu forma all pachew. Se ensem a Kennedy Agyapong, the alleged leader for the base movement ye papa Kennedy Agyapong ensem bi bobo ba se ade a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene ne team akohu Dr. Kennedy Agyapong say anka onfa ne camp no emeka ono Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne camp on se ne be ya nyame ya adom 2028 on betumi awie ni election no de ama amanyokwa ne din de MPP na we na busua amanebo ne echemu echese Kennedy aba abonten abeka nsem ama enam sansem na busua beka ye no chese odi expose kese pa na chese odi aba chese wa expose Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the entire MPP ama sisem no ekasai the minority leader Alexander Afenyomarkins abawura Kennedy Agyapong ne fie a chese all pacha say anka ebeya ontwa so abusua we dia ma mekasa nwa mepese yekọ sene ebeya yebete enkomo no ase yie no yenko na yetie ensem a Black Empire Media Black Rasta abusua ode aba abonten a efa enkofo akese miensa we ho Kennedy Agyapong, the alleged leader for the base movement. Papa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the flag bearer for MPP election 2028. Any the minority leader Alexander Afenyomarkins ho a just say ene Black Rasta atumi abiebie ensem so yente ni nemra sisia eda so aye be media gate bobodi anso be subscribe e de amaye yedase.
Afenyomarkins backs Kennedy Agyapong over Bawumia NPP expose. Hey, Bawumia NPP expose. Now, who is Kennedy Agyapong? We all know this former MP. He was an MP for several terms. The people got to know him. He got to know the people even more. He told us he started life by selling candies on the street. PK, to be very specific. And then he rose on the ladder of life. Right now, he says he's a very rich man. He has several tens of houses across Ghana and beyond. He has houses in America and beyond. This is an NPP politician. He tried to be the flag bearer of his party, the NPP. Twice he failed. This is Kennedy Agyapong. He is a man who speaks his mind. And a lot of the time, people say he talks too much. Other times, people say he opens his mouth just too wide. But no matter how you speak the truth, whether with a loud mouth or a small mouth, the truth is still always the truth. The truth, my brother, my sister, does not need any garnishing or polishing. The truth is the truth. And this is what Kennedy Agyapong thinks he says. A few days ago, he spoke about the Aferi hospital. And then people were talking about this. He talked about the fact that the NDC, oh my God, have mercy, only 15 months in power, was being asked too much for. Can I break that down? You were in power for 8 solid years. The Aferi military hospital was sitting there at your mercy. You subjected it to the vagaries of the weather. Rodents and even reptiles inhabited this beautiful facility. You never saw anything wrong with it. All of a sudden, the NDC is in power, and within 15 months, you are already pushing for the NDC to complete the hospital. He thought that was unfair. And he also went ahead to say some other things that hurt the NPP, as if that was not the end. He broke into a radio program on Net 2. Oh my God. And it was publicized all over the place. What did Kennedy Agyapong say on that show? Do we all remember? My brother, my sister, he spoke his mind, and then he said things that broke the heart of the NPP. What did he say? He said, you know what? You guys are thieves. The NPP, you couldn't finish with the agenda 111, not even a single hospital. You were even selling contracts in the agenda 111 to party cronies and some other people, 10%, 11%. He said, come June next year, he's going to open up his party inside, out, up, and bottom, and disgrace the party to the maximum, and the party will never come back into power. My brother, my sister, this was the radio TV show that Ken Agyapong spoke on. Watch this.
Media, kamo pese Ghana yeyi, kamo maye nka nukure. Unya eya bia nenye na wosi wonu enti menka. Ubede na ukure ya wakase Ghana ye pese yeyi. Ekwan be ne first with yeyi. Na me disappointed in bia me offer Abnasapo. Se mimi kwa. Ono no e chairman. Ono no e chairman. Omu sanity unu said that Bena or the Parliamentary Select Committee on Defense and Interior. Ekoi. Now uncle checking in minutes. Say she a friend Bisaya or Kase. Omo aye to 85%. Then I echo Oma mi uncle. You see, Minya, Asana Abba, NDC for mistake, MPP for mistake. Ghana. And you did not to a passo and the whole. Yeah, the only pa, Omo Yaria, Minka, Obi says, you didn't call China. The refer will be or call India. And to see a year, you never call India and not China. Say, Yadian Troa, and I will say, oh, more dainty, put me cut in Opibia. Me MPP for them ye better. Me nka bibi a nchire wo. Na omu feel say ni omu ye no e wo campaign me meye din, they can't shut me down. Ghana for person omu tie ni ya. Mo mi say omu say agenda 111. Omu to be complete back kura na. Omu ton contract no and the other people at 10%. Ghana, me say again NPP for they should be careful with me. Say maybe you're better. Only a mess beans all over the place. Now man, I catch you say, me manya president Jamini. Maybe free me sight never know. I'm only thinking of the youth of this country and not NPP. Agenda 111, mummy say say ba kokrom wiye ya. They sold obiti contract now. Now I got home. Watching 10%. Anybody to me. We are moving about the criticize NDC for me and will be so day. Contract Abraham say onye now on pure 11%, $55 million or per 11%. And you on pure advance 7% and say no dia. Masa Ghana edi ni ekui. Ghana edi ni ekui. Politicians, we are deceiving the general public. And obi antimi come anuntu. My jeans everything men kasani yino. Obi antimi scared e this country. So long as I live, na me ye Ghana ni, na me tu kwan, na me hu se ne nkofo e building wo mu kura. Me ma obi an scare me e Ghana ha. I'm not afraid of anybody. I will only speak the truth. Enti so mo pa mo kan yi o mo no na budin agenda 111 o mo agiye a wo mo ton ye. Please, Ghana. And then, we are not sorry. Hospital, baby. We have to be fair to Ghanaians. And obviously, we are better. Now, what do I mean? Who can say we are better? Who will be? Who will be? Now, what I catch yourself president in Guanabay? Why in the catch yourself president in Guan? Anybody, we are more sorry, I'm more la sulala. I'm more begging for a businessman for Sika. and see the people that are coming to me. Me now feel say me better. Opposition, who is talking? Who is talking? Because I think the word you bring in Amoto. Kasa says here, Yababa the fall. Who is defending MPP? I've been quiet. But Obia to me and Kamikasa Boa and show. I said that my 18. But Obia Pawania documents are never out. Rather catch them say, be me a better. FATN, almost me a better. MPP for we couldn't fight Galamsey because majority of executives in no me Galamsey. And also woman control a woman platform. Miss Rome. Miss Rome. Then I book country nisa. Yeah, more be blame will be. Me a better. Me a better said the other. Me say me call election. Me say me make me lose. And I really don't care. But I'm not going to work for MPP. That means I will have a catch 10 cents of Ken Agyapong. And now let me talk. I mean, over privacy, Mimini Abronya and Kojina platforms in your campaign. Mimini Atachia and Kojina platforms in your campaign. Mimini Adrastapo and Kojina platforms in your campaign. Mimini Chairmansa and Kojina platforms in your campaign. Mimini Kota and Kojina platforms in your campaign. You don't put out next year, you see what will happen in this country. You think I'm afraid of you guys? I am not afraid of anybody. I've decided to keep quiet. But if you push me to the wall, you will see some power. Please. Nobody can scare me in this country. Nobody.
I like it when Ken Agyapong is heated up like this. Then you realize that he has no boundaries. It's like a raging fire. Oh, yes. Now, you heard all the things he said. He said they couldn't fight Galamsey during the NPP era because majority of the members were engaged in Galamsey. You heard his own voice tell us that. Majority of the MPs in the NPP were engaged in Galamsey. Nation wreckers, useless people. Yet they will come and pay lip service to the nation. That Galamsey is killing us. We need to fight Galamsey. Yet these are the same people doing it. When a fish comes out of water to tell you that the crocodile sleeps snoring every day, you have no business doubting this fish. You don't live under the sea, do you? You don't live in the water, do you? Ken Agyapong is a member of the NPP, not an ordinary member. He's a big wig of the party. Yes, a big wig. And he's a financier of the party. My brother, my sister, he's giving so much money to Abronye and all those people to run their campaigns. And he keeps saying this time and again. My brother, if Ken Agyapong knew who was doing Galamsey, why has it taken him so long to bep up this? Why has it taken him so long to tell us that Agenda 111 was nothing but corrupt? It was bereft with so much corruption. Why has it taken Ken Agyapong so long to stand for Ghana the way he claims he's standing for Ghana? Sometimes that's the problem I have. He will tell you nothing happens before it's time. But having said this, he has told them, you claim that I am bitter because I lost the election to Bawumia. I will show you that I am bitter than what you think is bitter. Come June 2027. This is what has scared them. They are running helter-skelter. The NPP has written a very long petition against this man, a one-time honorable of the Republic of State. Now they call him a villain. This is what has scared them. And now they are having crisis meetings left, right, and center. But Kennedy said he wouldn't budge. He mentioned some 5 people that he will never stand on the same platform with. Number one is Coca. Number two is Atachia. The third person he said is Chairman Sabonsu. Number four is his own baby mother, Ajua Safo, who presently is in crisis herself. Oh my God. And then number five is Abronye. My brother, my sister, these are also big wigs of the party. And all of them are in the camp of Bawumia. It looks like he's ready to turn his guns at full mast towards Bawumia and annihilate him and his campaign. Would he succeed? Afenyomarkins is a very good friend of Ken Agyapong. They come from the same region, the same area. He himself is an MP. And of course, he's also a minority leader in parliament. My brother, my sister, this is one of the most disrespecters of the law in our country. They claim that they are lawmakers, yet the same law that they make, they break them. He slapped a policeman 3 times in the full glare of cameras. And he denied that what we saw was probably AI or some magic that happened in front of the camera. Up till now, this country called Ghana has not been able to give the policeman any justice. We tried to go into the story. The policeman was threatened by his own bosses. Why he spoke to the media? Because they want to hide the dirty skeletons of this dirty guy called Afenyomarkins. My brother, my sister, hey, we will speak truth to power no matter what. This is the guy. He's called Afenyomarkins. Hey, he has decided to speak against Ken Agyapong, but tactfully, brilliantly. What has he told Ken Agyapong? Watch this.
Sabi, bibini na senkoya endi wakumechi. Emma Akroma no emfro so to the extent say obeko radio akokese tia wawo party. Anaso say party mu nsem wodi kogu abonten. Mesremo. Yewo papa Dr. Bawumia yetu abamano 31st January. Media dia minim na medi ho dance. On die impenimfo bia sese otu omuso anamo se dia beya nka bomba ba no sa anamo no papa no otu onu ankasa sebi oni obi mpo kasa eni die kwan so onfa 2 minutes nwewu ano ho
Osahin Afenyomarkins Alexander. That's him. He's saying there's no need for any member of the party to go out and spill the beans about the party, no matter what. The man that we all voted for as our flag bearer, Bawumia, has not even had a wink of sleep. He can't even bat his eyelids from when we voted him. He's been going around making sure that he visits everybody so that there will be unity in the party. And then the crowd applauded. Never for once go out there and spill the beans about the party. I don't agree. Much as it sounded brilliant, my brother, my sister, they should rather encourage the speaking of the truth. If my party is at fault, you must go out there and say that. My brother, my sister, if your party was busily selling government contracts, it's a dirty, silly party. Agenda 111, according to Ken Agyapong, not even one hospital was completed. Yet all these people were doing propaganda with that. We finished 50 hospitals, 70 hospitals, and if you go yet, they mention places that did not exist on the map. Because they know the average Ghanaian doesn't even like to read. So they play on the ignorance of the average Ghanaian and fatten their pot bellies with stolen money belonging to the people. Agenda 111. You couldn't finish it. Not even one hospital. Now you are putting pressure on a government that did not start it to complete one of those hospitals. My brother, my sister, Ken Agyapong says it's wrong. And then number two, he says he will expose the party. Will Ken Agyapong listen to Afenyomarkins and back down? He's promised that he will go full mast. But again, Kennedy is one man they can easily talk to and everything will be forgotten. I am tempted to think that sometimes when he needs the attention of his party, sometimes when they treat him like the red herring that they think he is, sometimes when they treat him like the stepchild that he is, and he needs the attention, coming out of the cold, he will set the whole party on fire so he can keep warm. Is he going to do it this time? Or they will talk him into quietness again. He mentioned 5 people. He will never go on the same political campaign platform with them. And it's clear. It's the black pot, aka Kukushonemo. And here we speak truth to power.